This is episode number 4 of Sweeper and the Keeper. We are your hosts. I'm Jesse.
And I'm Matt. And I just learned Jesse knew how to count.
Yep, I can count to 5 at least, so I got until next month, next episode.
After that, we're struggling.
Yep, and we're done after. No, just kidding. We're not. Anyways, we got 2 quick reminders for you. Reminder number 1. For any of your soccer needs, please visit European Sports.
You shop at either 3 locations or go online at europeansports.com.
Love it. Reminder number 2. Save the date for August 17th. That is the Kicks to Cure Cancer fundraiser. We will be there as a podcast. If you have not received an invitation from myself, Matt, or just anyone, please let us know. We want you there. We want you there. We really do.
It'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's soccer golf.
Soccer golf, you're
It's
drinking, enjoying the sunlight, enjoying
Exactly.
everything, and it's for a good cause.
Literally. Seriously. We do have a special guest here
Very
tonight.
special guest.
He is a host for All Ball No Foul. That is a basketball podcast. The National Ability of Basketball League president, and a good friend of mine, Nick. Welcome to the podcast, buddy.
Thank you for having me, guys. I really appreciate it.
for being here.
I got to drink to that one because we'll do a quick cheers to that one.
Quick,
Appreciate you guys
quick.
again.
We are
Glad you're here.
Thank you so much for having me, guys. I can't wait to talk about the Euro Cup, obviously. So
Yes,
I can't wait to dive deep into this thing.
We are here for the UEFA UEFA Euro 2024.
Hosted in Germany.
Yes, hosted in Germany.
Yep.
This is recorded on April 19th. We are aware that these countries will have 2 more games before the actual tournament.
Yep.
So some of the notes will be based on their last 5. Nick likes to bring up like 2 years later. But their last 5 games
He's the
normally.
defending champions. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's all good. You know what? It's okay.
He's an Italy fan, if you haven't noticed.
Italia.
Italy sucks.
Come on, man. Defending champions.
likes the
Don't do that
gabagool.
now.
Gobble
Hey,
Come on,
hey,
Jesse.
yo,
Let's talk about Group A.
Can we
How about
please?
that? Let's start with Group A.
Let's start.
Let's roll with it.
We have the host Deutschland, Scotland, Hungary, Switzerland. I'm gonna take for the top 2. We're gonna top 2 teams of each group, then the 4 best of the 3rd place teams, and then who we think will win the entire tournament. I have Deutschland coming out as 1, and then Switzerland at number 2. Just a quick summary on Germany, very quick. They have not re-signed, but they have extended Nagelsmann over Bayern Munich. This will bring a different atmosphere to the club. They have a dedicated manager. They have brought back. They have brought back Toni Kroos.
I love that guy.
Absolute effing legend for Deutschland. He has brought a different character to Germany. They have won their last 2 games under Toni Kroos' belt. They have young studs. I'm going to get this out of the way. Young studs in Jamal Musiala, and Wirtz. These 3 gentlemen alone, 3 will carry.
Glorious Bastards.
English back. Thank you.
There we go.
3.
Don't blow your cover. These 3 gentlemen alone have made a very big change in the German culture, and they are the hosts. I think you've said previously in previous discussions, it's a different energy for them because they are the host. Enough about me. Matt, piggyback off of this.
I got Germany. Deutschland, for you uneducated folks, is number 1, and then Switzerland's number 2. I'm not going to go into the recent things and the recent games and recent form, but I think this is going to be the tournament to wake up Germany again.
Yes,
They've been
they have
poorly performing in the last couple of tournaments that they've been in. They haven't been playing well internationally. Recently, they've been playing better. I just feel that under Nagelsmann, this is pretty much a new team, I'd say. Going to recreate the culture, recreate that German spirit, the Blitzkrieg spirit. They're going to come back as one of the top teams in the world again. And I think this is their moment to shine And either they're going to do that, or they're not going to do it at all. We're just continuing to.
Or Jesse won't talk to us for 3
Yeah.
months.
And we're just going to continue to shake our heads because it's like, what is going on? You have so much talent, so much players, and I just, I'm looking over at your notes and I see your top, people to watch. Joshua Kimmich, that's my boy. He's moving back to right back. Philip
Rightfully
Lahm,
so. He
the
needs
goat,
to.
Plays Phil. Think he can do more as a right back. He can move forward, better crosses. Cheers, folks.
Kill him.
Fortunately, it's been storming the past 3 days, and my sub pump's working
Overtime.
overtime like the good girl she is. But yeah, I think
Thank you, sir.
with Germany, I think they're going to do well in this tournament. Nick?
Yeah. So I guess we're going chalk in this group because
Chalk
obviously
it.
I do have Germany coming first in this tournament. Even though they have lost 5 of their 8 last
Tournament or round?
games,
Group.
I'm talking about the group.
Okay.
Talk about the group. Germany has lost 5 of the last 8 games, but they're playing in front of their home fans. I think this is a favorable group for them, and just like you said, I feel like this give you the tournament that Germany is going to show out and it's going to show the world that they are at least a top 5 team in the world.
Yeah.
And I think Germany will come first in this group, and I have Switzerland as well, second place in this group. I trust their experience more. Hungary is a pretty interesting team to watch out for in this group. I wouldn't be surprised if they were actually ended up being second place in this group, but I just trust Switzerland's experience more. They make it out of group stages in a lot of recent tournaments, and I just trust Switzerland over Hungary at the moment.
Yeah.
So I have Germany and Switzerland in this
That's
group.
good. I like it. Because I think Germany as well is ranked 15 in the world.
USA
Past
is way
USA.
better than
Yes, correct.
So,
Yeah, I'll tell you what, that's
Throw
going to
that out
change.
real
That's
quick.
going to change.
I think that's good.
That's going to change. I think Germany's going to be after this. If we expect it, I think they'll be a top 7 team after when it's
Yeah.
all said and done.
Fair enough, brother.
just because I like. I'm sorry.
We
go
gotta
ahead.
go. Kind
talk
of
about
blaze
Cruz.
it. I'm sorry.
You ever talk about Cruz or you talking about him again?
Not Cruz.
We got to talk about Group B. We got to talk about
B. I'm so sorry.
Italians.
Yeah, I was
We
going
gotta
to
go
say,
through it.
just 'cause I love hearing Nick's voice, we'll let him say Group B.
The Italian boys.
Yeah, obviously,
Gabagool.
Group B's got the defending champs. I have to say, I know it's been a long time, 4 years, but Italy is the defending champs.
Don't get
I'm
me.
just gonna throw it like that. You know what I mean? But this is a very tough group. I think this
It
is
is.
the toughest group, and in my opinion, obviously with Spain, Italy, Croatia. I'm not even gonna bring up the other country at this point because I don't know if they have a chance.
Who they?
Albania.
Albania is the other team in this group, but obviously Italy, they're really really young. They don't have Panucci anymore. They don't have, they don't have Chiellini anymore. So it's gonna be very interesting. The back line, they're gonna be very very young. This is a very very young team, and I think if they go back to playing the old Italy style, just ball control, ball control, ball control, ball control. But the issue is, besides Federico Chiesa, I don't know who's going to be some goal scorers on this team. So I think Spain's the most talented team in this group. So I have Spain going first. And I hate to say it because obviously Italy is my team. I just think they're too young. I think Croatia made a deep run in the last World Cup. They're still bringing their guys back together. So I have Spain and Croatia as the top 2 teams in this group. And it kills me to say because I am a diehard Italian fan, but if we were putting money on this or something like that, I would have to go with Spain and Croatia.
Damn.
That's a curveball.
It's kind of shocking. Especially
That shook it for me.
It kills me.
I put Spain
Some Italian fans
as number
think we're
one.
shreds, but it's okay.
I just think Spain has such great
It's okay. Our
talent.
3 viewers will shred you.
It's okay.
Pedri's a little midfielder. He's a workhorse. I got Italia coming as number 2 actually.
I like it. I like it.
I'm not a fan of Italy, but I think that they're gonna wake up. They got a young team. I think they have something to prove. Something, come back and be like, hey, this is our fucking team. This
They
is
do
who we are.
love being underdogs. I'll throw that out.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna miss Chiellini,
Chiellini and Bonucci.
You damn American.
Chiellini.
Yeah.
Damn Americans.
His arm drag on Saka in the last Euro Cup saved him a breakaway goal. He
I
got
just
yellow
wish he had
card
a chance
for
to
it.
bid Suarez.
Oh man, I'm gonna be sad to miss that bald-headed guy play. I love him. He was a hell of a defender. But yeah, Spain number 1, Italy number 2, and Albania. I guess we could call Liam Nielsen. Get him out of the tournament.
I like that. I do have Spain number 1, and then Italy 2.
You guys are thinking right. Apparently, it's not me that's thinking right.
I think the pasta will get them out of there.
And some wine,
Spain and some wine, red
I
wine.
love red wine.
Red wine.
Oh, yeah.
some Pied Noir.
But Spain, Italy for my good old picks for Group B. Sorry. Group C, we're leaning into Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia, and England. Nick, carried away. Who are your 2 picks?
Yeah, obviously, I think England is the best team in this group by far. I think they're going to be a team that
I like
can go
that, yeah.
deep into this tournament. So I have England going number 1. And number 2, I'm going to go with Denmark. I was flip-flopping back and forth between Denmark and Serbia, but I think the last 3 matches, I think Denmark has beaten Serbia all 3 times. And back in 2022, I know it's a couple years, whatever, but Denmark did beat them 3-0. I think Denmark's bringing that same team back. So I just trust Denmark's experience over Serbia. So I'm going with England and Denmark in Group C.
I like it. Matt?
Jesse, go ahead.
Matt, no. Ladies
All right.
first.
Fortunately, I have England coming as number 1. And I put Denmark as number 2. I think England has shown in the past couple tournaments, plus their recent form, they're a really well team. They have so much talent, but I think they just struggle under Southgate. He's just a shit coach.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to handle his team. You know,
In big situations.
in big situations, exactly. I mean, you tied the USA 0-0 in the World Cup. I mean, come on.
England's never beaten the U.S.
No, they have
Nope.
not.
That's wild.
And
If you really think about it, that is wild.
England has a chance to make it far in this tournament. I mean, they made it to the semifinals in the World Cup where Kane missed a penalty kick against France.
Love you.
And they made it all the way to the final last Euro Cup against
Yeah.
Italy. They
And-
scored in the first 2 minutes of the game, then they choked after that.
But I think Harry Kane is one hell of a player. He's been playing so well for Bayern Munich. Almost possibly could beat the scoring record, depending on how the last couple games can go. His PKs have been a lot better, I'd say. I mean, like what he just
Yeah,
did
Bayern Munich.
to
Yep.
the Arsenal goalie, made him dive before he even kicked the ball. Screw you, Arsenal.
Shout out.
But that's my 2 picks. Go ahead.
I like it. I got England 1, Denmark 2. England, I'm sorry, your whole thing, it's coming home. Where you'll only come at home? I thought you also would come in your tea and crumpets and your mums.
Yo, Holmes.
Harry Kane, I love you. No disrespect to you,
Love you,
but
Harry Kane.
England,
Baller.
go elf yourselves.
So much better than Wayne Rooney.
That's all.
Keep going.
But I'm taking Denmark as number 2.
Okay.
We got to push through here, fellas. We're struggling here. We got Group D. We got Netherlands, France, Poland, and Austria. Matt, who do you have?
I got France coming out on top of the group.
Yep.
It's just you can't beat them. They're playing so well. And
Too good.
They're stacked.
Cole. I mean, they have 3, pretty much 2 to 3 starting lineups on their bench. That's how good of a team this is. So France obviously number 1. Even though I hate the French because they surrendered. And then Poland is number 2. That might
Now
be.
that's a wild card. That's an
That's
interesting
wild.
one.
That is wild.
I have faith in Lewandowski. He's
I like
playing
it.
super well. I love that guy. Played well for Bayern Munich. He's playing pretty well for Barcelona. I think he can carry the Poland team. I think this may be one of his last major tournaments before he retires into the MLS. I feel like if he gets off dancing on TikTok and just play soccer, I think he can continue to push Poland further. And I want Poland as number 2. I want to see him.
I like that.
You
As
want to
a,
go, Jesse?
yeah, as a Polak myself,
Hold up.
I do not have the.
We got a drink?
Already drinking.
I do not have Poland as number 2.
Okay.
France is number 1. I think that's kind of obvious, but
Yeah.
in this group, Netherlands has the best record. I lied. Has the second best record behind Austria. So I got France. They've been incredible and they're still strong.
Yeah.
And Netherlands,
Definitely the
They've
favorites
been-
going into this tournament for sure.
they are
Yeah.
yes. But I got
Not
Netherlands as number
Definitely not Italy and definitely not Germany either.
2. Nick, what are you thinking here?
Yeah, so I got France in first, just like you guys do. They are the deepest team in this tournament for sure. Their bench, man, they're just loaded from top to bottom, man. This could be a very tough team to beat. Obviously, they're the favorites and rightfully so, obviously. But you have Poland, you have the Netherlands. I'm going with the hot team here. I'm going with Austria here. You know, they had a 6-goal game against Turkey. I know Turkey's not one of those
They're
teams,
5-0?
but they are 5-0. In the last Euro Cup, they did make it to the group stage, and obviously they took the team that ended up winning the championship in extra time. I'm just saying they took Italy, you know,
It's
the
not
extra
saying
time. I'm just saying, Italy did win the championship, though. That's all I'm trying
Run
to
for
say.
the money.
You
That's
know,
all- that's all-
they
that's
look at
all.
the teams that they beat. That's all I'll say. But I have France and Austria coming out of this group.
Last team's name: Austria, Slovakia, Estonia, Azerbaijan, Turkey, and Jordan. I mean, whatever.
Just watch.
Can you
Just
say
watch.
that again, please? I
No, no, I
Just
do.
watch. It's
Nope.
gonna be France and Austria.
You can rewind this episode.
I mean,
Just watch.
if Austria wants to have a chance, they gotta call Arnold Schwarzenegger to play defense. They're like,
Ow.
get the Terminator out there.
That's playing with some confidence.
And guess what?
Buck.
You can call in him David Hasselhoff for Germany. Let's go, baby.
What, Jesse?
The Hoff. David Hasselhoff for
Jesse, imagine.
Deutschland.
Oh,
Let's go to Group E.
No.
you mean Group E?
E or B?
E.
You say E or B?
I said E.
Sound like you said
Sound
B.
like said B.
You know
Play it
what?
back.
Play it
Carlos,
back.
Carlos, what do you say?
I said E. Group E. Let's
Group
get
E,
it, man.
we got Belgium, Slovakia, Romania, and Ukraine.
Boo.
Part of my who cares group. Belgium,
I
I,
like
think
that
they're going
one.
to take it. Belgium, they still got some good talent. Lukaku, even though he scrubs in big tournaments and he can't score. But I think Belgium's going to do it. De Bruyne, he's amazing. And then I got Ukraine coming as number 2, just because they're loaded on USA money.
You're taking our tax money, by the way. I'm just throwing it out there right now.
So technically, we should play for Ukraine
We should be
as Americans
We should be out there
At
on the
this
field.
point,
We should be out there on the
at
field.
this point.
At this point.
Christian Pulisic should be playing
And
for Ukraine
we
right
don't.
now.
I don't think it's fair what treatment Russia has received. I will double back on my comments when Russia was kicked out of the last World Cup, because it wasn't Russia last one, was it?
No, they were 2 World Cups ago.
Two
World
World Cups.
Cups
Yeah,
ago.
thank you. I did praise that Russia was kicked out, but at this point, every country has their issues and war shenanigans, and the players are not involved with any political bullshit that happens behind the scenes.
I
So I
completely
think
agree with that 100%.
Russia should be involved in this Euros. If Ukraine is involved, so should Russia.
I agree with that 100%.
'Cause how can
I'm
you
gonna
pick
put
one
that
or
out
the
there.
other, right?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
exactly.
saying.
Yeah.
Who are we to judge?
Who are we to
you
judge?
know?
Exactly.
And it's just like wartime for countries that are in wartime. They need something to relax, something to get away. And soccer is something that unifies
Football,
the entire country.
it's-
Football.
They need
The
to
World
take
Cup- you
sports
got the
out.
World
They
Cup.
need to
I
take. They need to
The
take
greatest
sports.
sport in the world.
They need to take sports out of politics. Period.
I mean, they allowed
It's
North
two different
Korea.
things.
Yes.
North
just saying.
Korea could play in the World Cup
Mhm.
if they qualify.
Mhm.
Well, Russia can't play. North Korea's at war with everyone just because they're so stupid.
Mhm.
So I feel like Russia's kind of getting boned here. Regardless of the political, the war, whatever, everyone has their say. But I think Russia should be allowed to play. They should be allowed to field the team.
Yep.
As long as it's not a legit reason like drug use, whatever, for the
Oh, yeah.
Olympics.
Oh,
as
yeah.
well.
Drug
Yeah,
use.
100%. Yep.
I mean, if Israel's still allowed to play, why can't Russia?
Well, they're just defending themselves.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, moving on.
moving
All right, who are your picks?
By,
Yeah. Who
We are
Wow.
not political here.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
stop that right now.
You want me to
No,
go?
I got it.
Alright,
Let me.
Jesse.
Group B, I got Belgium as number 1. They have history, experience, and hella fellas. And I have a oddballer number 2 at Romania.
That's an interesting one.
That is very interesting.
Much so.
But based off the record, this group is probably a toss-up. But I'm gonna go Belgium, Romania.
Well, I'll agree with you guys on Belgium, obviously. I think they're the most talented team in this group for sure.
Yes.
And
Easiest
in
group.
recent history, obviously, they seems like they've always passed the group stage pretty easily for the most part, I feel like.
Yeah.
But they are missing, you guys will have to help me here. I don't know the goalie's name, but didn't he suffer a torn ACL and he's out for the Zero Cup? Is he out, right?
He
He's
plays
moved out.
for.
Oh, he's a Bundesliga. Cortez.
No, wasn't it?
That's his name, right? Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Or
Who's,
thinking
who's the Real Madrid goalie?
Dude, I can pull up my EAFC.
Well, because like
team
wasn't De
and pull
Bruyne
up-
and the goalie having feud because the goalie?
That's Cortez. Yeah,
Yeah, I just know the
Cortez.
goalie. I just know the
No, it's
goalie
not
did
him.
suffer a torn ACL before the start of the 2023-24 season.
Keep talking.
And obviously,
my shit's close.
he underwent surgery on his knee, and it pretty much according to
I have him on my
I forgot which expert, but he confirmed that he will be out for Euro 2024.
That's upsetting.
So
That's
I don't know
really
who the goalie
upsetting.
will be for Belgium, but I just think they're really talented in this group.
So let's see.
To be Belgium will definitely be first in this group.
Thibaut Courtois.
Qatar.
Courtois. He's the
So I
guy
was close. He's in Bundesliga.
Yeah.
Is he in Bundesliga?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure he's in
All right.
Bundesliga.
And then
So-
the second team I have is Ukraine. You could thank our tax money and
Joe Biden.
I just think Ukraine is coming in this tournament with a lot of confidence and
A lot of money.
a lot of money. And I think it'll be a toss up between them and Romania, but I went with Ukraine in this matchup. So
All right.
that's who I have in Group A.
Good
Belgium
picks,
and
good picks.
Ukraine.
Group F, we got Portugal, the Czech, Georgia, and Turkey.
Okay.
I'll continue. I got Portugal at number 1.
Obviously.
And yeah, this for me it's a toss up, but I'm gonna take the Czech based off of their record of
Ooh.
4-1, which is a
going
draw
with the hot
against
team.
Poland.
All right.
They beat Armenia, Norway, Moldova, and some islands. But,
Fair, Alex.
but those are my top 2.
That's fair, Alex.
Interesting. You want to go? Or you want me to go?
Yeah, so I got Portugal as number 1.
Okay.
Obviously, that's still a solid team. And then I'm just going to say Georgia for number 2, because why not? I mean,
Yeah,
I know
why not?
absolutely nothing
Now
about them.
that's a curveball. I like it. No, I like the
Yeah.
pick.
Speaking of Portugal, I mean, you got Cristiano Ronaldo, great striker. Obviously, this might be one of his last tournaments. He's going to try to stick around for the World Cup.
Probably, yeah.
Just with his ego, but I think he'll have limited minutes, but when he does get on the field, I mean, the dude can score. He's still a great player,
Yeah.
even though I hate the guy.
No, I like
Great
it.
soccer player, hate the guy.
Yeah. I think Portugal is the team that is most loaded in this group. So I'm going to go with Portugal as number 1, just like you guys do. But I'm going to go with Turkey number 2. I know they've struggled, but I think they're capable. Oh, we got a drink. I think Turkey will come second out of this group. So I have Portugal and Turkey in Group
I
F.
like it. I like it.
So moving on to the best 4 third place teams.
Yes.
I'll just go ahead first. I'll try to start from top to bottom. I think out of Group B, Croatia will come in 3rd, and they're going to advance. Group C, I can see Serbia coming in 2nd. They're going to advance.
I like it.
Group D, Netherlands. They still got a pretty solid coach, even though they got destroyed by Messi. They're going to advance, and then I'm going to say Group E. Let's go with Slovakia.
Ooh, that's an interesting one. Would you want me to go,
Let's go.
Jesse, or do you want to go?
I'll snag it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, Croatia is gonna definitely advance as a 3rd placer. Let's see here. Jeez, so many things. Poland, definitely Poland.
Think you
It's a
agree
toss up
with that?
between Poland and
Okay,
Austria.
that's interesting. Okay.
Ukraine, based off of the,
The money.
and then
Yeah, money.
the Czech.
Yeah.
Those are
Okay.
my 4.
Check. I like that pick. I do like that pick. So, I got Hungary from Group A. Is one of those teams for sure, and
I like that.
Italia will be coming
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
For
For
second.
Group B.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah,
We're gonna find out.
We will see for sure. But since I took Austria, I think the Netherlands will get into the knockout stage. Will be the
Okay.
that 3rd team, and then I have Czech as that wild card team. I feel like because I feel like it could definitely be chalk easily, but that one team, I think the Czech could be that team to advance in the knockout stage.
I like it.
And I throw a little curveball in there.
I like it.
But you got Poland out. That's interesting.
Yeah.
You
I'm
got
telling
Poland
you,
top 2,
Poland's
so that's
top
gonna be
2.
interesting.
Poland,
Okay.
Lewandowski, man.
All right.
We're gonna find out, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
we gonna find
we'll
out.
throw out.
But we're gonna find out
Yeah.
who we think will win the actual tournament.
Matt,
Matt,
wanna go?
who you got, buddy?
So, I think France is going to win it. I hate.
They're our favorites.
I don't like the
They're
France
definitely
team.
the best team in this tournament for sure.
They surrendered, but I think that they have enough star power. They have enough talent. They've proven they can do well in tournaments. I mean, they lost to Argentina, thank God, in the last World Cup. Thank you, Messi.
Don't think
Love
God.
you, man. So I think France is going to do
They're
it.
hungry going into this game
And
for sure.
yeah, especially after the World Cup. I mean, they wanted to show that they were top. And
That was a
unfortunately,
classic
one Italy crashes out. I will buy you a great Italian dinner at Olive Garden.
I'm gonna say this right now. Before I name my champion, I'm gonna call this right now.
Gabagoo.
Italy will unfortunately come in 3rd place in the group, but they will advance. They will win a knockout game. They'll get to the
Okay.
quarterfinal.
We'll see
I
if
think
it
Italy
happens.
will at least get to the quarterfinal.
If they don't get to the
and
quarterfinal,
I think they will get to the quarterfinal.
I will buy you a 12 pack if they don't get to the quarterfinal.
But
Why
no,
buy
I'm saying
him?
if they do
You should
go to
owe
the-
you
if
a
they-
bratwurst.
Okay, if they
For
get to the
sure.
quarterfinal, you're gonna buy me a 12 pack.
Schnitzelplatz.
All right, all right, sounds good. All right, I like it. I like it. Okay, so my winner.
I don't know what's happening.
You have the
I got
French,
French.
obviously, rightfully so. I think France is obviously the deepest team. They're the best team going into this tournament, but I hate picking the team that's favorites.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick a team that has choked a lot in the past, but they've gone deep. Made it to the Final Four in the World Cup. They made it to the Euro Cup final. You guys are gonna hate the pick. That's
He's gonna
fine.
say England.
I think England will finally break the curse.
It's not coming home.
And finally win a major tournament since 1966, I believe, when they won the World Cup.
Stir my tea with your penis and
I'm going with England. I think they're going to go deep in this tournament. I think they could be the team that can beat France in the knockout stage. And if they do and they get to the final, I think the other side of the bracket, I think they'll have a favorable matchup. So I'm going with England to win this Euro Cup.
Here's a
Gotta
guy.
throw a curveball in there, you know what I'm saying? That's a curveball.
My heart, my blood, my soul is going for the host Deutschland. With Nagelsmann extending his contract,
Yep.
is going to fuel Germany.
Germany sucks.
But you have Tony Kroos to carry them all the way through and win it on their soil. Like I said before,
Okay, the
they
first
have
one's
young
France.
blood. Yes, they will be the fourth host ever to win it since France in 1984.
Damn, it's a long time ago.
And it's going to be a new record in 2024.
Okay.
Wirtz and Musiala and Toni Kroos, like I said before, that trio will carry Deutschland all the way through, in my opinion.
Real quick, Thomas Mueller might be his last tournament. I don't know if he can hold out to the World Cup. Give him a shout out. He's right here on my scarf. It's my favorite scarf that I own. I think he's going to come on as a sub and have a huge impact. And he's
Yes.
his mentality, he's the German team. He's like the heart and soul of that team.
I would say.
That's all I got to say about that.
You know what's interesting is what I like is I think we picked the top three favorites going into this tournament, but we picked different teams to win this tournament. So
Yeah.
this tournament is going to be very, very interesting. I can't wait. Obviously, it starts June 14th, I believe. And Jesse, Matt, once again, thank you for guys having me on. Man, I really
course,
appreciate it, man. This is going to be another great tournament again. And hopefully, Italy proves some people wrong again, just like last year. So I'll just throw that out there real quick.
You're going to prove you wrong. Because you got them.
I got them advancing to the knockout stage, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair, that's fair.
I had them getting to the quarter. I had them getting to the quarterfinal.
I know.
I had them getting to the quarterfinal. That's all.
Matt, wrap it up!
So I want to once again thank everyone for showing up and listening to our 4th episode of Sweeper and the Keeper.
Absolutely.
It's been a great episode. Nick, we're glad to have you here, man.
Thank you so much, guys.
Hopefully you'll
Thanks,
come back.
man. I
We
can't
know
wait.
you like
Crazy
Italy.
episode.
You know,
I'll
it
definitely
is
be
what
back.
it is.
Once Italy gets to the quarterfinals, Matt, I'm giving you so much shit. I'm just letting you know.
And I'll accept it.
And then,
Please be sure to look at the link tree. It'll be posted down below. And please like, comment, and share. Subscribe. We want to hear your feedback so we can change what we're doing. Like us. Tell us what you liked, what you don't like. It is what it is. Just let us know.
not only that, to wrap it up, I got to get rid of this shit. I want your vote. We got 4 options. I either keep this goatee, I trim it, or I do handlebars. So just straight shave it, handlebars. Or I completely shave bald face. So you got 4 options. Vote in the comments. Vote, please.
Thank
tired
you,
of
Sweeper and the
seeing-
Keeper. Shout out to Sweeper and the Keeper. Episode 4 is a wrap. Thank you guys again. We out.
We are out. Thank you.
Thank you.